Do, 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 do.
I can't make sense of it. That? We exposed Nantharian as leader of the Recollection. We dealt the map we...
Come, Proxy. Things here are more dire than I suspected. I am glad I cannot discern its all. Imagine swinging a blade. Go where I cannot, Proxy. Untangle this knot of fate.
Another apparition? Yes, please. All good in...
One time, I reached into a sack like that and found a bunch of live frogs. That was a strange day.
Help me, please. I don't know if you can understand me. My mind is a storm of images and we didn't we? Then you possibilities, probabilities, a phrase. I am Athelia, remembering. Echo, I wish to know more myself.
Well, at least strong. She hasn't moved once since you left. I tried talking to her, but she only muttered quietly to herself. I'd almost feel bad for her if I wasn't losing sales. An Ayleid drink. Odd. This inn was built on Ayleid ruins. I need to think about it. Reproduce? Never. Never.
Something hides here. I feel its hatred thick and sour. Perhaps I can call it to us. This horrid relic rose from the ground. I need to talk. When you left, I was compelled to follow the storm.
You want to talk about something?
Over here. I sense a path that wishes to be explored. Shine the lamp, please. I know this. A door. My power abandons me here. I will follow if I can.
The enemy approaches. They come to imprison my prince.
No, Torvasad. They are different. Approach, Pathwalker. A mortal Pathwalker. Such a creature is quite rare. And I see you are accompanied by one of my reflections. An Athelia from a different... The Lamp of Clarity. A relic created to hunt me and my unseen. It carries a... Sage's dream is the mortal name for our connection to the many paths. They bloom in my shadow, or in the shadows of other Athelians. This is my end, Pathwalker. How strange. Not in any way. Not in any way your possibility. Control. Each reality. Most mortal. I suppose. Once I am as curious. And the many paths. The ingredient. When she drinks. Most mortal. The Prince of. Do not fear. Another Athelia. So powerful and proud. Collect the ingredient and let us go back, mortal. Here. I offer you a path home. Take it with my blessing. A new path appears. Use the lamp, mortal. Step through. Let us see where this path takes us. Dread fills this path. Find the ingredient, but use caution. We are not welcome here.
Want to die? Woo! That was fun.
My Shardborn. They always serve me well.
Don't underestimate.
These shelves were full in our reality. Not ransacked like this. The stone appears old, decayed. What happened? Have Mora's forces finally come? No. You do not belong here. But a reflection of the Prince of Paths travels with you. Have you come to revel at my defeat? To watch Hermaeus Mora? Of course she lost control of her powers. All Athelias are fragile creatures. They break under the slightest pressure. Just like glass. My Shardborn should gut you. Whether you intend it or not, this humiliates me. Azura's lamp is not accepted. When word arrived, Mora's... This reflection seems resigned to her fate. Quite different from the other. I saw how to open a doorway. Let us return to the inn's cellar. I sense this is the love. Like before, this path stirred up memories. I remember the armies. She is... Step into the many paths once again. Unbridled anger fills these halls.
Uh,
Bet they weren't expecting that.
Reality in this path is extremely fragile. It might shatter. Hurry! I remember this as a place filled with light and joy. This is not that place.
what is everybody doing?
Hermaeus Mora consumes the shrine. His response to the savagery of Athelia's defense.
No, you must not bring that reflection any closer. Your Athelia, does she not sense it? The Athelia of this path, my prince, has lost herself. She has become the monster that Hermaeus Mora foresaw. If she cannot regain control, this reality is finished. Why does a mortal walk beside her? Then I hope you succeed where I have failed. I tried to get my prince to calm down, but she lashed out at Mora's forces with her full fury. The more she fought, the more lost she became. Perhaps there's still a chance for you. How can I help? Why would... Oh, I understand. Flee while you can, mortal. Save your own life. Just spare. Athelia is the fate gene. The
Mora dead! Damn his eyes! Every one of them! Not so big and bad now, are you? He wanted a monster!
We must leave this path before my reflection
those-
destroys it. This Athelia shows uncontrolled rage. It will consume every piece of this reality.
There you are. Oh, come. Did you get lost down here? What? You do? Well, that makes things easier. I'm not sure where you got ingredients that no longer exist, but the good in... I turned my alchemy stove into the finest experimental drink maker in Tamriel. You can be the first to try it. First, place the Tyrum weed in the apparatus. Slowly apply heat to steep the Tyrum weed. That looks nicely steeped. Next, place the hawk fruit. Apply heat to liquefy the hawk fruit. Again, not too hot. It needs to be hotter. You'll burn the fruit. Reduce the heat. The hawk fruit looks properly reduced. Now add loot berries to the apparatus. You should chill the loot berries without freezing them. Perfectly chilled. Now, to blend the drink. 2 parts steeped Tyrum weed and hawk fruit juice for every 1 part of chilled loot berries. That's the perfect amount of Tyrum weed. Too much Tyrum weed. We'll start a new blend. That's the perfect amount of tiramui. Don't add any more. Ah, that's just the right amount of hawk fruit juice. No need for more. Looks like a perfectly blended sage's dream. Pour the finished drink into that carafe. Now, grab the drink and take it to that strange woman. I'll meet you upstairs.
Sage's dream. We walked the many paths. Finally. The storm abates and I can clearly see the many paths. I can discern one reality from the next and my mind is clear. I am myself again. I am Athelia, Prince of Paths and Mistress of the Untraveled Road. I shall set things right. We love.
The pain is gone and the threads of fate have untangled. What? I sense the knot in the threads of fate has untangled, Proxy. This thread. If helping Athelia saved reality, then you made the right choice. I predicted that the tangled threads of fate were related to Athelia's. Hermaeus Mora chose. I predicted that. I must take it to Skin.
Let's know what I can. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's nope. Why is it not working? Why does it look so weird? This is gonna be annoying. Oh well. You guys can't see.
Did you hear? The King of Vashabar. He's the leader of the Recollection.
I knew those Vashabar Wood Elves were to blame for all this.
That's not what I heard. There's even a Wood Elf and a Legionary working with an adventurer to stop the Recollection.
You're back! I'm still deciphering the map from Hoperoot. I can't yet... You've been busy, friend. Did you learn any... You helped Athelia remember herself? Isn't that what the Recollection is trying to do? I suppose you had a good reason, but still... Entangled realities? A strange... So, the... Neriostare lies in the western It was a Nerios strange youth. They seek to Laramil called.
The permutations of fate create. As I said, they are the lamp of a relic, the blade, the lamp that remains to be.
Hello, friend. It looks like the That's Nerio assaulting... If you... Let's look around, and try to keep out of sight until we're ready to make a move. That's the main gate. Lots of recollection there. No way we're getting through them without a fight. The Recollection brings supplies to this gate. The sentries here are predictable. We might be able to slip by them, or we could try the path to the north. Although, I don't know where that leads. I think we've seen enough. Let's compare notes.
Hey you, everything all right?
Looks like we've got... It depends if we want to announce our... That's a good question. Sometimes natural fissures or caves provide hidden entrances to buried...
I've been waiting to try this spell out.
There, friend. Those are the stairs we're looking for. Be careful. I remember encountering some deadly traps, and it looks like the Recollection's been busy down here too. The Great Hall of Neriostare. This is as far as I got on my previous visit. The door to the south leads to Neriostare's vault. Interesting. Let's talk about how to proceed, friend. I've got no talent for spells, but I picked up a bit of arcane lore in my time. The ancient Ayleids were fascinated with light. They devised ways to harness its magicka, or draw it from great Welkin stones like this one powered mighty enchantments. They could make buildings float in mid-air, maintain networks of magical portals, or seal impassable gates. I think someone in the Recollection thinks so. Besides, you don't build a door. Do you see the empty sockets? The maid. Good idea. I'm sorry to say. Amazing! That stone wasn't there until the light of the lamp revealed it. Great! Let's go back to the Great Welkin stone and try it in one of the sockets.
Oh yeah, that felt good.
Look! The stone you placed is feeding the Greater Welkind. Let's find the rest of the lesser stones. I think the lamp's found another stone. Give it a try. Another stone. 2 more and we'll see what the Great Welkin stone is protecting.
Bet they weren't expecting that. Bet they weren't expecting that.
think that's another hidden Welkin stone. Use the lamp, friend. There it is! Another Welkin stone. Go ahead, take it. That's 3 lesser stones. There should be 1 more to find.
I'm gonna show off a little.
I think there's another stone nearby. Try the lamp here. Look at that! Another stone! Take it, friend. That's the last of them. Let's return to the Great Welkin Stone and see if we can open the vault.
I've been waiting to try this spell out.
That did it! The vault is unlocked. We better go in before the recollection notices. Just think. No one set foot in here in ages. Except for any stairs to the west. They must lead to an inner chamber. Collapsed stairs? The aliens left us one last obstacle. There, to the south. I think I see something. So that's the Skein of Secrets? I wonder what it does. Go over there, friend. Isn't that an alien manifestation? We should see what it reveals.
Why do you trouble my prince, Daedra?
The many paths splinter. You manipulate fate in ways that were not meant to be.
What I do for the good of all. Why can you not see that, Mora?
I am not alone in my concerns, Ethelia. Constrain yourself, or we will constrain you.
And you will fail. Now be gone.
A memory of Athelia arguing with Hermaeus Mora. Have you ever seen such a thing? An ancient quarrel between... A good point. And now we have the 3 relics they used to defeat the Prince of Paths. The quest... I'll take the Skein of Secrets home and study it. Laramil...
us to buy a home. Not lavish meals.
Fine, but we need to eat.
Did you hear? The King of Vashabar. He's the leader of the Recollection.
Over here, friend. We should talk. It's strange. When I first retreated from Neri Osterei, I wondered for years what was hidden in that vault. Never guessed it was the relic of a Daedric prince. Now that you're here, the two of us recovered the Skein of Secrets. You and Tribune Alea saved Felder. Laramil believes these relics are the key to defeating Athelia and her recollection and... I was worried when Laramil believed... After my initial examination, I thought about finding Nantharion, but precisely... If I'm not See what I mean? I think King Nantharion could be at one of those marked locations. See how the map shifted and those You're not wrong. But what... While you search...
When we find Nantharion, we better be ready for a fight. I'll muster the Legion, and warn Vashabar too.
We might be able to avoid a pitched battle if we find a clever way to sabotage his plans.
I doubt it will be that easy, and I intend to make sure Nantharion doesn't escape again.
They'll come crawling back to us.
Don't underestimate them.